New Year! It's the 1st of January 2023. Here we are again. And of course, I couldn't do a New Year podcast without talking about New Year's resolutions. I've got all sorts of rubbish on my phone, and I actually found a list that I did in 2019. So I just thought I'd run the list past you and see how well I've done. Number 1, develop a morning routine. Nope. Number 2, no booze. Well, that's a no-brainer because I do that every year. I do dry January and have done for as long as I can remember. In fact, I do dry 6 weeks. And I don't know whether I've mentioned this before, but the reason I do dry 6 weeks, which takes you up to Valentine's Day, is because I read somewhere that your liver regenerates in 6 weeks. So my view is I start the new year with a new liver. Number 3, write to one person a week. No, not unless that counts tweets, I suppose. Number 4, write 15 minutes of comedy every day. Nope. Number 5, learn to play the piano. No. So that was 2019. And then, of course, I did the podcast last year and I've just listened back to it and it's horrific. I start with this awful vocal fry, really bad, and it just doesn't really get much better from there. But I did talk about my New Year's resolutions, which are start a podcast. Yay, I did that. Write comedy every day. I'm not even sure I wrote comedy one day last year. I think I may have done a little bit for the MC course, but that was about it. As for this year, I'm going to follow in the footsteps of Jamie Jackson. I know I speak about him a lot, but I do find him creatively quite an inspiration. So I think he's a bit hard on himself sometimes, but he's a fellow podcaster. Obviously, he did it first and I copied. But he has always maintained that you should name a year as something rather than have New Year's resolutions. So 2023 for me is the year of creativity. So my New Year's resolutions, goals, whatever you want to call them, are write comedy 5 times a week. I think that's better than saying every day. Meditate daily. Animate/vlog monthly. So it just means create something. Do 50 gigs. I thought about the number and that just seems quite a lot because I haven't got a gig until February. That'll be my first one. So 50 seems a lot, but we'll see how we go. Do a self-tape so I can actually apply for acting roles and stuff like that. Because I see all these things and I think, I could do that. Or I'd enjoy doing that. But I never do a self-tape. And then I've got a few health things. But, generally, the year of creativity. Much love and gratitude.